Hey guys, I'm I'm sorry, Hey guys, I'm RozaldVane, and welcome back to another episode of Lacuna. Sheesh, I've been really screwing up my intros these days. I don't know why. My brain is just like speeding up. There's like a train just like going and speeding up and then hitting in the wall right off the bat because you just don't realize that you're just like thinking about the thing and then your brain processes it faster than what you were gonna say it. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like your muscle is trying to move, but then it's like it's not catching up because your brain was faster at thinking about it or reacting to it than your body was. That's kind of the weird feeling. Anyways, problem not at all here. But last episode of Lacuna, we basically finished up Act 1, I believe. We finished up Act 1. We caught Diaz, or Boit, the guy who was the one who shot with the sniper rifle against Banny. We caught the guy, we got him correctly, we guessed correctly, because we legit just, like, had a lot of the clues. I'm wondering what would have happened if the player didn't do the moral thing. Like, would they still get the right answer at the end of the day? Because I kind of wonder, because I'm just like, what if I didn't really get that information that he was bald, or that he didn't have the beard thing, like he shaved based on the boat or something like that. Like, what if I didn't get one of those weird informations, you know? It just makes me wonder if you could have missed those information. So I'm kind of thinking that. But yeah, right now we're back home. We're back in the city again. The city at the beginning of the whole introduction to Neil. Excuse me. But we still have lost Banny, the leader of whatever it is. We got to see the chief and all that jazz, and getting to know him a bit more. The game is suggesting that I should go and meet up with the wife as an option. Oh, this area is now not blocked by musicians, because the last time I saw it, the musicians were there. But I think I got an achievement for checking out all the musicians, so that means there might be no longer any new musicians hanging about that I can find. I believe this is the one you want to go to meet with the daughter and the mother. Oh, the daughter's here. I thought she was not there because she's like right here. I just couldn't see it because I was just like, I thought she would just at least sit here still, but no, she's standing up right now. Fooled me. Oh, this is not the daughter. This is the mother, I think. Oh, hi, Neil. What are you doing here? I just wanted to say hello to you. To you. Really? Who are you? I'm me. You are you. Sorry. I'm just like, I guess maybe because it's like, again, like, I think this whole, like, family relationship thing with Catherine and Neil and Laura, I feel is such a weird addition to the story of Neil. I guess maybe it's good because it gives Neil a sort of human empathy, sort of like, an empathy related something about his life. But I feel like letting the player make those actions is weird because, like, I have no clue how their relationship was with Neil and Catherine. I don't know what I only got like one sentence about Laura and Neil and how they were, you know, acting before we got to play as Neil. And then we only got like one interaction with Laura in general. With Catherine, it was just a conversation that almost had no backgrounds to it that I understood. Instead, I had to assume a lot of it, which makes it hard, I guess. But I think that the same thing happens with like Witcher 3 with Geralt. Like, I had no idea who the hell Geralt was as a character, but it leveraged in a way that felt like the option felt more like very easy just to sink into, I think. Or the way that they introduced Geralt and whoever he was accompanied with was a lot more kind of presumptuous that the player has either played the previous game or just kind of assumed that they would know what Geralt would react to. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. But I think this one's a little bit harder because there's not enough stuff to kind of go on. Much similar to what Geralt was with Witcher 3. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like they feel a little different, I guess. Maybe because there's a performance behind it. So it's nice to see you too. Sorry, I'm just surprised. You want coffee? No. No thanks. I'm actually headed to bed. I'm just coming back from work. It's been a long night. Oh, that's rough. Wait, you didn't have anything to do with that shootout that's all over news right now, right? Or did you? Actually, I did, but it was practically over by the time I got there. Oh my God, are you okay? They wouldn't have let me go if I caught a bullet. You don't say. I mean, are you emotionally okay? Was I ever? Was I ever? Okay, I get it. You don't want to talk about it. No, it's fine. Sorry, I'm okay. Thanks for asking. What was that whole thing about? Nobody seems to know yet. I can't tell her because it would probably make things worse, but then I can confide with her considering that I know that she wouldn't say much, maybe. I feel like she wouldn't say much anyways. It doesn't matter to her as much. But I think that it's built around the idea that you can trust someone, and I feel like you can trust your wife, or ex-wife, I guess I would say. This is his ex-wife, I believe, not his actual current wife. Banny's dead. He was killed last night. The shootout this morning was us confronting that suspect. No! Tell me you're joking. I'm not. I don't know much more right now. It's an ongoing investigation. You cannot talk to anyone about this, okay? Of course. Crap, Neil. What if Drovia retaliates? I mean, I understand that they want their independence and all, but if our investigation goes well, we'll have some results soon that will help de-escalate the situation. You're not blaming yourself and your unit for this, are you? I'm sure you did everything to protect Banny. There's always a remaining risk. That's just how it is. Neil, I'm so sorry. I really gotta go. I have to catch the next train if I don't want to be late for work. But if you still want to talk tonight, we can go grab a drink or something. I'll have to head right back to HQ as soon as I'm no longer a sleep-deprived zombie. But I'd like that. Once things have calmed down a little bit. I gotta go right now. Hold on, one more thing. Laura wants to go to a party at one of her classmates' place tonight. I'm not sure if I should let her. She's only 14. But I feel like she has a hard time connecting with her peers. So this could be a good thing, right? What do you think? I'd say let her go. Honestly, this is the hard part. I don't know Laura that well. I really hate that. And at the same time, she does spend a lot of time with the father and not much with the mother. So her lack of friends are kind of apparent, I feel like, because her only friend is the father, if anything. But she's 14. I don't feel like it. I feel like she was 16 or 18 or something like that. 16 to 18. Based on the way she was, like, hanging out on the computer. Better yet, I thought she was, like, literally 20. So, I don't know. I really don't know. I thought she was in university in a weird way. Is she? I don't really remember if they mentioned her going to university. I don't know. It's just kind of weird to me. Really, really weird. Anyways. Let her have some fun. Laura's very mature for her age. I'm sure she'll take care of herself. Yeah, you're probably right. I shouldn't be so anxious. Alright, see you, Neil. Please don't get yourself shot. Alright, so that's the optional objective that's now done. Is there anything new? No, they just want me to take the door and out. Alrighty. I don't know. The whole family situation is kind of weird to me, honestly. It just doesn't really fit for me to understand if it's gonna change much of the story or not. So we'll see. Pause and read this, of course. We got news apparently. The giants are talking. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, Banny's dead, so the news hasn't really caught on to the fact that Banny is actually dead. I'm wondering how it's going to... Oh, and Dan Kim and... Oh, okay, so Dyson and Kim were people we spoke to last night, too. So I'm wondering if they'll spit out the fact that Banny got shot. But I also wonder what about the Drovian officials that... Or bodyguards that was with Banny. Because it felt weird that Banny would have that sort of, like, thing. Yeah, sorry, I'm just reading through the text as much as I can. Nothing crazy, just talking about the business between Drovia and the CEO businesses here and there, so it's like... Nothing crazy. I guess maybe when something is more important, it would be like this highlighted kind of thing. So, I mean, if it's not highlighted, then there's really just not much information besides story building or background building. Hey! Wait a minute! I know you! You're the guy who came to our flat yesterday. I forget what the voice is, so I'm just gonna read like a generic person. You told that old scumbag to leave my sister alone. I did. That was really nice of you, man. Didn't think you uppers would help out us Savians. She left this morning, chasing a dream. Glad I could help. I had to get home. I have to get home now. Have a nice day. Sure. Bawatana's blessing man. Thanks. You too. Interesting. So, I'm guessing if I didn't help her, she would have probably... he would have probably gave me a punch or something like that, or try to beat up my character. I don't think we spent a single cigarette, so I think we're good. I guess we could just go up to the house, I guess. Go up to the apartment. It's kind of interesting that they have like a weird background thing for us to go on, I guess. Alright.
I got into the elevator and leaned against a wall.
Oh.
I was so tired in that moment that my reflex of emotional repression whenever I saw Kat didn't seem to work anymore. It hit me with an unusual clarity that, even a decade after it had ended, I hadn't ever fully let go of her. I wasn't sure what to make of it, whether to be happy or to finally push myself to it. I concluded that I would probably just go back to repressing it altogether.
Ah, shut up, dude. I didn't ask you to repress it. I didn't ask you to repress your feelings. I'm the one who decide here. Honestly, that's the funny thing. It's like the character Neo is trying to tell me to do it his way, and I'm like, stop. I'm doing it my way. This is my way. Frank Sinatra in my mind is playing for some weird reason. But no, I do think that I think Neo's... okay, so he did give us a background. He said that it's been 10 years since the divorce or separation, which is kind of interesting. That means that Laura, like, lost her, like, or not lost, but, like, separated from the father, Neo, for, like, since she was 4 years old, so... Interesting enough, I guess. Feeding. Hey, horse. How's it going? Feeding. Hey, bugger, little bugger. I like how it's just silence. Sit. Okay, enough sitting. Another cigarette? Sure, why not? I mean, we already smoked out here before once, so I'm just, like, doing another one. Though I don't remember if I did a thumbnail for that yet, so I guess that's what it is. Alright, time to go off to bed. Oh, also before we go off to bed, I found out that we're 41% into the game. So I think that we didn't hit a checkpoint yet. So by the time we hit the checkpoint, I'm betting it's like 43 or something like that. But it is kind of interesting. So that means that 40% is Act 1. Then another 40% would be Act 2, and then 20% would be the final act, because it's like the last part of it, because I saw the achievement to kind of figure out where we're at in progress, because I really don't know what the progress is, because it's hard to say. But we're almost halfway through the game, so that's kind of cool, that we're getting far along. But the story is kind of making it hard to know where it's headed, because...
Waking up in the early evening was disorienting. I sat up on my bed and allowed the memories from the previous night to pour back in. Banny's body, the hotel, Lila, the shootout. I tried to put it all in an order that made sense and got on my way back to work. A hint of the good mood that had overcome me outside of the villa returned. Once again, it stemmed from what had made me join the CDI many years ago. The feeling of doing something instead of taking a back seat and waiting for death. There was a time when a lack of purpose threatened to consume me, lurking underneath meaningless daily routines and self-doubt sabotaging everything I did. Walking among the people outside, I felt even more alienated than usual. It was like they lived in another reality. Many were just getting out of work, looking to do some shopping, meet a friend, have a drink. Maybe I would find my way back to that reality one day. I wanted to, yet at the same time hated the thought of it.
For some reason, I'm starting to think more like this whole monologuing is like quite similar to Alan Wake. If you have seen me playing Alan Wake, or if you play Alan Wake yourself, yeah, I think that it's interesting, because I'm just thinking like, oh, there's not many characters that monologue their actions or thoughts and stuff, so it kind of is interesting to see that sort of deal with this game. Come on. What? For some reason it didn't move when I have my finger on A, for some reason. My finger was like holding down A to like go left, but it just didn't move at all. Why do I have a bad feeling that one day something's gonna happen and fly into us or something from afar while we're standing in this elevator? Hopefully not, but I guess that the sort of lack of exciting moments is kind of hard for me to feel like anything's gonna happen, really, but I don't know. We did use a cigarette. Minus will refill. I mean, I don't know how much more... Yeah, I don't know how much more there is for the cigarette stuff, so... Okay, so nobody's here anymore. No news. Probably we slept for like a few hours, but not a whole lot. Per usual. Wait, is that door just locked now for this? Yeah, I guess so. Enter the train. Okay, so we're probably getting back to the office, I guess. Is there another group playing? No, there's nothing. Alright, I guess that's that. Oh. Uh-oh, something's going on. Why is everything glitching out? Is that a bad thing for me? Oh. Hello, fellow citizens. We are the Liberators, defenders of progress, freedom, and reason. These values have been integral to our society for centuries. But lately, they have increasingly come under threat. Religious radicals calling themselves the Savians Front are aiming to establish a theocratic government on Drovia. The Savian faith is based on superstition and rejects science, to the point where it endangers the lives of everyone under its thumbs. We all saw 4 decades ago today what happens when a Savian state is left to its own devices. We can't let history repeat itself. We demand President Robertson end this madness now. Put a stop to all independence talks and reinstate full Garian rule. We remove the radicals, Savian Joseph Banning, to get it started. If you do not start implementing measures to meet our demands, more Savian lives will be spent to protect our collective future. I didn't read the rest. Savian population in Gara will take it hostage until the Garian population on Drovia is guaranteed its freedom. We must stand up for them if our government won't. Await our next move within 48 hours. It won't be as silent as this first one. Uh-oh, here we go. That is really bad. Conrad, did you see that? Did you see that? Yeah. It was all over the screens across the city. Come to HQ immediately. Alright. That was very, not good. Because that means that, it means that... I'm going all the way to the right because I want to see if there's anything new to pick up or see. I want to see if there's anything, like, activity-wise, so we don't... So that means that the whole Banny situation is now being exposed with us, without us trying to make sure that the, so that we can make sure that the, oh, I guess the train is still sitting here waiting for us. Okay, let's go to the office. Yeah, that's kind of dangerous, because they said that Banny's dead now, so that means that things could probably go pretty bad. CDI again. Gara, CDI HQ. This is very dangerous territory, considering that we haven't said anything about Banny dying yet. So, I mean, I'm not liking where things are going here, so we're gonna have to figure out how to stop this. I guess I would say domestic terrorists. It sounds like it's domestic terrorists because of the way that they are put together. It's like yeah, I would say like it's more like a I'm trying to think how to put it. It's like a religious group, because they said they don't believe in science. They believe in the government, in their own independence or something like that, and wanting Drovia to die or whatever. I feel like that's how it is. I don't know, because the way I read it, it didn't sound like there's an obvious goal beyond like separation of Drovia and Gara does not touch anything about Drovia or whatever. But then I'm like, whose side are they on? Are they on our side, or are they on the Drovian side? I'm just confused by it a little bit. But it's a me problem, not so much as the game writing or somebody else, whatever. So, all right, let's see what Gary is gonna say. Gary, what are you doing out here? Thinking. Strange how the city looks the same as always, as if nothing changed or happened. I don't know. I don't know if it happened or changed. Sounds like a better choice, but that's a good thing, right? Stupid ass Liberators. Ridiculous names. From whom are they liberating us? From whom are they liberating us? I don't know if that's a question that sounds correct. Okay, well, I'll say, from whom are they liberating us? What are they liberating us for? What are they liberating us from? I think that's probably what they were trying to say, but my mind's flipping the liberation as the first part. What are they liberating us from? Or from whom are they? I guess that makes sense, but that's like... I feel like sometimes liberation could be an idea, like liberation of tyranny. It could be liberated from tyranny, liberated from freedom, I guess. I don't know. It could be stupid, but anyways. Enough dilly-daddling there for that, but anyways. From a handful of superstitious lowers, pathetic bullcrap. Every single institution on this planet upholds the freedom of our people and their values. It's not like we're letting some religious fanatics take over the solar system. And somehow we didn't know anything about these dumbasses before everybody else. One more thing we missed. At least we booked the sniper and his associate. They're both being interrogated downstairs. So far, they're not very cooperative. Do we at least know who they are? We scanned them. The sniper's a complete ghost. He got a fake ID right before he checked into that hotel. The other guy is a businessman from Drovia. His name is Abraham Gonzalez. He's the CEO of a company called Power Up. They manufacture titanium-based batteries. Both the guy and his company seem harmless. No criminal record. Strange. Why would someone from Drovia help an anti-Drovian terror organization? I have no clue. What about the woman? Any updates on her? Nothing so far. But we do have another lead. Saito is trying to find out where the announcement was broadcasted from earlier. But the most important lead are those two douchebags in the basement. Oh, that's funny that they're using douchebag. I say dumbasses, and then I'm like, I get it when he uses the F-bombers, but just, I don't know. I don't usually use it, because I feel like it's better to just avoid that. I don't know, that's just a me thing, not so much as the game thing. You have a way with words, Conrad. Get down there and see if you can get them to talk. Will do. Did we secure that drive the sniper tried to hand over? Yeah. And what's on it? About that. The chief said that the Attorney General seized it. What? She said she has to evaluate if we have the required clearance level. The AG. Are you kidding me? That's a crucial piece of evidence. We need it. I suppose they let us in on it soon. There's no time to waste. We have to assume the next attack is less than 48 hours away. The higher-ups knows what they're doing. You think? Let it go, Conrad. Go talk to the chief yourself if you have a problem. Ah, one more thing. There's an article about Gonzalez's company in the news today. You might want to download it and have a look. So we need to... Optional, talk to the chief. I will probably talk to the chief. I kind of find it funny that they say download the news now, because it's like literally right here. Alright, what's the news about this power-up thing? Okay, so yeah, see, like, if it's important stuff, I think they'll just highlight it for you for the player to realize what it is. It's no secret that the Drovia-based power-up, one of the power planet's most important battery producers, has been facing monetary difficulties, so they have financial issues. Overtaking lithium. Garian colony with no economic autonomy. However, since Drovia is a Garian colony with no economic autonomy. Oh, pause and read this if you want to read the thing in full, because I'm probably going to just skim the more important pieces so I can help myself get to understand what I might need to have information-wise on Abraham Gonzalez, because I have no clue what this is for what he's all about. Publicly supported the cause of the Drovian fight for independence last week. So it kind of seems like it's very recent. Abraham wanted the Drovian independence kind of recently, it looks like. Also, I like how it's New Joris Times, I think it's called. This is NJ Times. New Jersey Times. Here we go. Is there even a New Jersey Times? I'm kind of wondering, because I know that in real life we have New York Times, so it's kind of funny in my mind just to see somebody play a parody thing about it. Solar System. Yeah, New Joran, not New Joris. I was thinking New Joris for some reason. Alright. We're almost out of time, but I will talk to the chief first. I like to do like an optional thing anyways. Who's this guy? He looks so fancy. With a blonde hair like that. Believe we need to go to the basement to interrogate. There's nothing here, it doesn't seem. Yeah, so we're gonna be probably ending here soon. But I'm gonna talk to the chief, I guess, and that'll be it, maybe. Seems like there's more people in here this time around. Very fascinating. Yeah, because last time when we were here, it was quite empty. Oh, the AG's here too. And you can rest assured that we know what we are doing. Oh, jeez, I forgot the freaking... what's the guy's voice again? I didn't question that. but that data is one of the most important pieces of evidence we have right now. The Liberators said that their next attack will take place in 48 hours. That's pretty damn soon. We really need to take into account everything we got if we want to catch these guys in time. In those times. I already told you that the contents of that stick won't help you find them. How can you say that? Having a better idea of an enemy's motivation is always important. And you know that. You yourself were the director of the CDI for over a decade. Liam, please. I've got a lot on my plate right now. I don't have time to discuss this over and over again. The data is about something that happened during your time at the CDI, isn't it? What are you talking about? I looked at my cell's history and saw which folder that woman navigated to. I don't have the access rights, but I'd really like to know what is in there. There was a lot going on in 1800. Let me be very clear, Liam. I can't work with a chief who doesn't trust my judgment and questions my orders. We've been doing this for so long, Emilia. I deeply respect everything you have done for the Garian state, but as a CDI chief, I see it as my duty to protect all Garian citizens, and I'm sure that it's in your best interest as well. I don't have time for this now. I'll let you know what the next steps are going to be. Good evening, Agent. Are we... I don't even know. Do we just follow her in our eyes, or... Okay, so we can just talk to the chief. Alright, you know what? That seems like a good place to stop it for now. We haven't hit a checkpoint, but I'm going to record right after this anyways. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time in our another video of mine, and hope you guys have a great, amazing day. We can night to when we watch this. We'll see what happens next episode. I have no clue whatsoever what's going to happen with the chief talk, but I'm guessing he'll probably say he can't do anything either, but he'll give us whatever information he can to kind of supplement what we might need to interrogate the people downstairs, maybe, who knows. But, yeah, other than that, that's it for this episode. Roz, out.